I remember Gulaire from the beginning of the ministry in Karmidar, and she comes from probably the worst family in the neighborhood, and she was very hard and wouldn't speak to people.
Am văzut un copil nefericit.
And I saw an unhappy child.
Am văzut o fetiță
I saw a little girl
care încerca să se arate ca și fiind un băiat.
that tried to come off as a boy.
I think it was Rebecca who asked her to come to the beginnings of kindergarten. She used to come and she would leave, and that's how she started a relationship with us.
I also remember her coming to the children's programs in Karamidar. A lot of times she seemed really angry, but she would never talk about it. She was really quiet, and she just didn't let anyone come close to her to even give her a hug or talk to her.
Familia mea
My family,
nu mă lăsa să mă duc la școală, mă puteau,
they didn't let me go to school before they would beat me.
îi trimiteau să le ceșesc bani, să mă fac să mă duc.
They would send me to go and beg for them and to get money for them.
And I know that Gulaire said that when she was a child, or before she was even born, her mom didn't want her, and she and her mom wanted to have an abortion. So Gulaire started coming around to our house around, I think about 4 years ago, and that'd be 2009. And Hannah really felt the need to reach out to Gulaire. And in the last 2 years, Bethany started reaching out to her more, and because Hannah left for the States, and also Yulia.
Și mi-era tot timpul frică că o să-mi lipsească bani sau trebuia să ascund chestiile de valoare din casă.
And I was always scared that some money would go missing, and I always had to hide anything of value that I had.
Dar totuși era ceva în mine care tot timpul mă făcea să mă duc după ea
But still, there was something inside me that made me go after her
și să nu renunț la ea.
and to not give up on her.
Și chiar cred că Dumnezeu mi-a dat o dragoste foarte mare pentru Ghiler.
And I really believe that God gave me a big love for Gula.
But it was a challenge because, especially, she was used to living on the streets in a lot of ways. She was used to living, she was streetwise. I remember having a few good talks with Gulaire in the kitchen through translation with Bethany about just how much God loves her, and she was kind of starting to cry, and it just seemed like she was being more open to God and to what Jesus would have for her.
Deci pot să văd o schimbare foarte mare în Ghiler.
I can see a big change in Gula.
În primul rând că nu mai fură,
First of all, she doesn't steal anymore.
pot să las bani, pot să las orice lucru în cameră,
I
știu
can
că nu
leave
se fură.
money in the room or anything else and she won't take it.
Da, chiar văd că se schimbă modul în care ea vorbește cu oameni.
But I can see that she's changed in the way she speaks to people.
And since she's received Jesus in her life, she's changed so much. She's a pleasure to be around with. She smiles a lot. She's helpful, and it's just really good to be able to experience what only Jesus can do in a person's life.
Și acum îl urmez pe el,
And now I'm following him.
îl iubesc,
I love him.
cred în el.
I believe in him.
Și în fiecare zi mă uimește cu dragostea ei,
And every day she amazes me with her love,
cu mila ei.
with her mercy.
De câte ori eu am probleme,
Anytime I have problems,
ea stă cu mine,
she stays with me.
e alături de mine
She's close to me.
și întotdeauna mă întreabă dacă am nevoie de ceva.
And she always asks me if I need something.
Se roagă pentru mine
She prays for me.
Eu vreau să ajut la copii
I want to help with the children's ministry.
și când o să fie nevoie de mine și așa, eu o să fiu gata.
And when people need me, I'll be ready to help.
Dar zic că e aleasă,
But I think she's chosen.
are o dragoste foarte mare pentru oameni
She has a big love for people.
și gata să dea orice lucru de-al ei.
And she's ready to give anything that she has.
Și cred că Dumnezeu o să facă ceva mare cu viața ei.
And I think God's going to do great things with her life.
Și îi mulțumesc lui Dumnezeu.
And I thank God.
că ne-a dat la toți dorința asta,
that He gave all of us this desire
să nu renunțăm la ea.
to not give up on her.
It really encourages me. It makes me feel what we do it matters. How we treat people matters, and the changes in her actually encourages me to know that God is really always present all around, and He's wanting to change
And
people.
Și când văd aceste schimbări
And when I see these changes
dintr-o fată care a avut o viață așa grea
from a girl that had such a hard life,
și să văd acum că trăiește cu Isus,
and to see her now as she lives with Jesus,
asta îmi dă curaj
this gives me courage
să lupt
to fight
pentru oameni care sunt pierduți.
for people that are lost.
When I see all the changes, when I see the transformation really in her life, it kind of gives me hope to never want to give up on anyone. Even when it's hard, even when it seems like they might not want to change, to still give everything you can, because no one's a lost cause. Every person that we meet, no matter how bad their situation is, no matter how bad their attitude might be, they're still worth investing in them. They're still valuable. They still have an incredible calling and purpose, and we need to do everything possible to be a part of that.